We are back and looking at the first look at a BTMC Bell Telephone Manufacturing Company model 2849G from Peru. Of course, property of the Peruvian Telephone Company. And of course, it was exported out of Belgium for use over there in Peru. So, very similar looking to my PTT standard type 1954 because it's standard electric. This is probably from the I think the 1950s. Definitely not a early year for this particular phone, I can tell. I believe the earlier ones used the earlier type standard electric dials as found on the 2724s. This one is very similar, but has some differences. We'll take a look here. So there's also the 2749, and of course this is 2849. The 2849 indicates that it's a tropicalized version, so it's used, of course, in Peru and in their more of a tropical climate, so that makes sense. This phone looks to be in good shape. However, there are some things that need to be redone. First thing I noticed was a number card. It's supposed to have a number card in the middle, and there's a holder in there that screws on by this nut here, this screw. And obviously, whoever had this before used looks like an A&E printout of a number card, and obviously that's incorrect. So we'll have to figure out what they used on these originally. I'm going to try to be as original as possible. I did look on the inside of the phone, and there's a couple of things that need to be redone. The cord is in good shape because apparently it's a reproduction, so I'm guessing this would have maybe have had a coil cord originally, or a black cloth cord, but this is definitely a reproduction, and it's in very good shape, so we'll keep that. The transmitter's okay. However, the receiver, if we open it up, we've got another T1 transmitter. And it looks like whoever had this, who tried to restore it, had taken the little wraparound that holds this cover down to modify it somehow. And in order to get this back together, I guess they glued this back on. I'm not so sure, but that's obviously not correct. So I'll have to figure out what we can use as a replacement, because this is not going to work in this telephone. And obviously it's not the correct brand anyway, so I'm going to put that in there. Actually, you know what we'll do? So I will just set this aside because I'll be taking this apart anyway. There is one thing, the dial is spinning okay, but it just doesn't feel right. Like, notice how it feels like it's pulsing as you're spinning it? I will open up this phone in a minute, but there's a mechanism on the inside that works with the pulses, and I think it's flipped upside down, so whoever had this phone before, who restored it, didn't know what they were doing. So now, I'll give you a look around. It's a spitting image of the PTT Type 1954. I'll give you a look at the bottom. Flip it without breaking it. I'll have to give me a second here. Get resituated. Alright. 2849G, made in Belgium. And there is the... These are both water decals, but I'll give you a look at those. There's nothing else on this. Any other markings? I don't even know what year this one is, so once we open it up, I'll probably figure it out. I opened this up earlier, and or yesterday, I mean, and I didn't see the year on it, so we'll take a look once we open it. There's the number card, and that thing is still intact. Usually those type of windows break off. So, yeah. So what we'll do is, I will be right back, and I'll have the phone opened up for you. All right, here's a look on the inside. So we got the bell ringer here. Those bells will polish up nicely. According to the capacitor here, it looks like it's from 1957. So it's the same year, I think, as my PTT. So right off the bat here, the line cord looks like it's been cut. And the reason why I can tell that this is a reproduction is these leads here. Definitely reproduction. So that's that. Nothing out of the ordinary other than line cord missing. Scratch the finish on this, so I gotta be careful. Make sure it's not scratching. Okay. There's that. Alright, here's the rotary dial here. So it looks like it's supposed to have the cover, but I'm guessing it broke off, or they broke it when they were trying to work on this phone, unfortunately. So there's the schematic. And what I meant about the dial here, let me turn it this way. This is the mechanism here that I was telling you about. So this is supposed to be flipped the other way, upside down, because notice how the pulsing contact here is stuck on the open position. It's supposed to be closed, so really it's supposed to be like that. But I'll show you as I wind up the phone. Notice how it's spinning. It's not supposed to do that. Notice it's going both ways. It's really supposed to be locked in position in this position here as the springs are closed. It's supposed to be locked in the closed position, and that mechanism is supposed to be stuck in that position. It's supposed to catch as you're winding up the dial, and then only when you release the dial it's supposed to spin. So yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this restoration, because it's not too bad of a mess, but yeah, it's gonna need just a teeny bit of work and we'll be okay. So that is the 1957, of course it's all in parts now, 1957 BTMC 2849, use on the Peruvian telephone company. So once I get this phone done, I will try to get a final checkout video as soon as possible. Hope you enjoyed this first look, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.